Hi guys, so for today's video I'll be trying out Spellbinders embossing folder of the month and the clear stamp of the month for February 2025. I already did a whole unboxing of the deluxe caboodle going through all the kits, but today I'm going to focus on these guys. I think I'm also going to use one of the layers from the stitching die of the month and create what you saw in the intro, right, when you got in here. So these items were sent free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and any links in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items through those links. I do have them for the US and the UK, and I think it's going to be a quick card because what I want to do is focus on one of these little guys. So of course we have the clear stamp, photopolymer stamp. You can also pick up the stamp with the dies. Went through all that in the unboxing video, but today I'm going to focus on one of these little guys and maybe one of the sentiments from in here and just pop it on top of an embossed card base. So I'm going to grab some paper and some either watercolors or ink or something just to make it kind of quick, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I was going to cut this down, but let's do it together since I think this video is going to be kind of quick anyway. But yeah, so the sign up if you're going to be new is now open, and with Spellbinders, you can always sign up. You can cancel it the next day. There's no commitment. But if you continue being an active club member, you do get 10% off their site every day. And they have tons of items, not just their own brand of items, but they have like a whole store of lots of different, you know, paper craft items and things. So just something to think about. It's 10% off literally everything on their site every day. So there's that. Cut that A2 size paper at 5.5 inches, scored at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a topper type piece. So 5 3/8, because that's the sizing I like. I'm going to use this light blue. I think that's nice and springy, by 4 1/8. And then I'm just going to run this through. Again, this is the standard embossing folder of the month. And actually, I didn't tell you the name of it. I did an unboxing video, but it is the wicker basket. I don't know why I took a moment to read the rest of it. Obviously, to say wicker basket. And really cool design. So again, standard embossing folder. So however you need to put this through whatever, you know, system you use. I'm going to turn it this way because I kind of nicked that one corner and I didn't want it to show up. This is white core paper though. So if you wanted to take like, just like a little sander and kind of lightly sand on that, you could definitely do that. And that pattern will show up a little differently. I'm just kind of seeing what I want to do. Okay, that looks good. I'll run that through and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just glue that down. And I'll be right back. But again, with the white core paper, you can definitely sand on it and then some of that will come through. But for now, I'm just going to glue that down right there. Okay, so I just glued that down. And with the other, actually, go have a scrap. Let me see. This might work. I'm just going to take, like I said, one of the layers from the stitching die of the month. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So we have our little guy. I don't know if this little guy's like sitting or if he's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to use it. I just was curious of how I should position him. But let's just pop that on there. And I'm just going to go for it, but if I have to turn this over, I will, because, again, I'm just going for it and see kind of where we're at. Oh, he's so cute. So let's just pop that guy on there. And this is VersaFine ink, because I am going to use probably water-based markers or, you know, watercolor to color him a little bit. Oh, that is just, like, perfect. Love it. And then we have also some of these little guys. In the dies that coordinate with this guy, if you pick up the, you know, that bunch together, you will have a way of cutting these guys out, which is really cool. But for right now, I think what I'm going to do is just add a few. I don't know. Now, interesting, we do have the die that would cut this little guy out. Is it this one? Nope, that's not it. It's the other one. Sorry, guys. And if you wanted to cut that out, run it through, and use it as a mask, you could do that. And that way when you do their flowers, he's kind of masked off already. But I'm just going to do a little something here. I know that's not going to be in frame so much, right? Because when we come to cut this out, do something like that. And maybe this guy can peek in here. I don't know. Okay. So Have them there. Oh, and then sentiment. We'll see. Okay. For now, I'm going to run this through just like this. And then I'll color, or you can color it first and then run it through however you feel more comfortable. I'm going to go ahead and run it through just so we have a good idea of what's going to be showing. And usually I do color things first. But I'll run that through. This is not any kind of special paper. It's just heavyweight cardstock. So I'm going to do a little coloring, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. I mean, that is so sweet. And then we're going to do a little coloring there. And he's very cute. Okay. Let me grab something to color with. Okay, so I just have some watercolors here. Again, when I said you can do this with inks, like you can literally just take like water-based inks and or even a re-inker and just get a little color like on something. Like this one, I mean, I can even put it right there and just pick some of the color up with a water-based marker. Okay, that kind of got watered down. But then you can take that and you can use that to do a little coloring, you know, whatever it is that you want. Since I already did that, let me grab a little more ink. I'll color this little guy purple too. Sure. Let me grab some paper towels though, sorry. I'll be right back. So, you can definitely use water-based dye inks to do coloring, which is really fun. Let me close up just a little bit. Let's not get that rag on my card base. I didn't think about this little guy. Let's do maybe some gray. And maybe I'll start here because I want to bring the color down. Then just a little bit less here and there. Darker where you think there would be a shadow and then just kind of dragging it. I'm not even squeezing this. Somebody left a comment the other day about so I can't remember what it was. Oh, how do I avoid getting the color to go back into the barrel? When I go in here, I don't squeeze it and then let it go while it's still in there, because if you let it go, that's when it kind of gets back up into the barrel. I always squeeze out. I don't release it and let it come back. Does that make sense? It shouldn't come back into the barrel, to be honest. But, you know, if you have that happen, I only ever just, when I'm in the color, squeezing, letting the water out, and then I pick it up. I use it, and then maybe I release it, so then the water kind of goes back up in there. If it does, it's not full of color, okay? Like right now, I'm just getting color. I don't need to squeeze it at all. So I don't know if that helps. Hopefully that helps. I don't know if I've ever even thought about that, to be honest. I've never seen that happen. But generally, that's how I color. And look, I'm leaving little white areas. You know, his little foot can have maybe some white on it or whatever. This little area might need a little pink. I have very bright pinks here, so what I'm going to do is grab a little bit of like red, but really water that down. Otherwise, the pink I have is super bright, and I don't want that. So see, it's a little bit red, but just not that much, okay? And then his little cheeks, or hers, they can be a little brighter. I don't mind that. I just thought bright pink for the ears was weird. And then, you know, this little area, just so it doesn't look like we forgot about it. I mean, you can get a little gray, a little blue. Oop, there's still a little pink on there. Just something to water that down quite a bit to just accent his little belly. That's probably too watered down, but that's okay. Okay, that just added like a little something in his little white fur. And then some greenery. I'll mix it in with that blue I had there, that's fine. And, ooh, a little more green. I feel like I'm picking up colors off this mat that I haven't cleaned off before or something. But anyhow, I'm doing that kind of messy, and I'm doing that on purpose. Because it's very small areas, so might as well just make it a little bit messy so you see the green. And then, around him, maybe I'm just going to come in and add a little something, because he's just kind of floating there. And you can give him shadow too if you like. I'm just having some fun, like just a little something like that. And again, if you want to come in and do some blue in the, you know, sky area, whatever. I wasn't really gonna do that, but okay, let's just add a little something. Red, not red. No, no, no. Well, actually, that doesn't look bad. It looks kind of like, what's it called? Like Easter egg colors. So that's what I was telling you. This mat, I know it's not great. Okay, so now I'm going way darker than I expected, but you know what? I kind of like it. Okay, I'm gonna have to like it. Again, this is not watercolor paper, so I can't really get rid of the color once it was down. But there you go. Cool. Let me see if I can get a little more of that red going, just so it's not just in that one area. There you go. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna wash this, and then we'll continue on. Okay, and instead of just popping this on here, I do want this to pop a little bit, like give it a little border. So let me give a measure for this, and I'm just gonna cut out some black paper. So it looks like it's 3, and I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna measure it because it's a weird number, but I think the border I want is gonna be 3 and 7/16. I know that's weird. I'm sorry, not 7. Yeah, 7/16. 3 and 7/16 by 2 and 3/16. I know those are weird numbers. I'll be right back. Okay, I know they're weird numbers, but again, 2 and 3/16, so not quite 2 1/4, right? 1/16 inch less than 1/4, and then 3 and 7/16, so not quite 3 1/2. It's a 1/16 less than 3 1/2. My paper is still a little bit wet from just having worked with it, so I'm going to hit it with a heat tool, and then I'm just going to glue it on here, okay? So I'm just going to have the smallest border on that. I'll be right back. So that looks really cute. I like how crisp that looks, and look at how that just makes it pop. You know, can put a black border on this too. I suppose we could have done that. You know, you have sentiments on here, bright days ahead, which is actually really sweet because I think like the clouds are a little bit dark, you know? Step into spring. I mean, all these different things on here. Of course, we can stamp them and cut them. But I think I'm going to get this from the large die of the month. It says Happy Easter. There's also a Hello Spring one, which is very cute. But I think what I'll do is I'll run this through, I don't know, a couple different colors. So maybe white or black or something like that. And then this one, again, through another color that coordinates with this, with the inlay. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I did blue and black, and see if I should do it like that, maybe a little bit. Sure. I'm not putting it down here, but then it's covering a lot of that. We'll see. So I'm just gonna glue this down. Oh, that's better. Okay, like that. So just a little glue on the back so that the black is underneath and to the left a little bit. Okay, I have some dimensionals on that. And I was going to say, you know, you can actually fit it this way too. That'd be really cute. And then this is just kind of off to the side. But I didn't differentiate the blue enough from that blue, so I'd rather just do it how I was going to do. But that's very cute. Anyhow, let's put this back over here. Got some dimensionals on there. Get this guy stuck down here. And that is our card for today. Really sweet, springy sets this month. And I'm just eyeballing that, guys. Let me put that back over here. That looks straight. Let me look in the camera. That's pretty good. And this little guy, just right down there. So you have that black differentiating from the blue background, but then the blue brings it back in. I think that's really cute. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Cute, quick little card. Thank you so much, Spellbinders, for these items for review. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.